we had kind of a big group of people around our age, and then kind of split off into 2 different groups, and it seemed like one group was more for couples our age with children, and then we formed as couples without children, and we happened to all have dogs, and so then we decided we would be called the Couples with Pets group, because we wanted to leave it open in case some people wanted to come with, if they had cats or something like that. We didn't want to discriminate. and we still, we don't discriminate. People that have children want to come or don't have pets, but it just happens that all of us have a dog or 2 dogs or 3 dogs. So we all.
And we also have we had a birthday for one of our puppies.
Yes, we had a birthday party, Ritzy. That's our daughter, and we celebrated her first birthday, and it was probably, I would say, about 10 dogs that attended.
Oh yeah,
good number.
Good number of dogs, and we had a 3-layer sausage cake for the dogs, and cookies, and of course all dog family food. And the humans had human food. And so
they had cookies all over the table, and I've been eyeing them for a while, but not till about 20 minutes later, fortunately I hadn't had one, did they tell me that they're actually dog
That's for the
treats.
puppies, yeah.
So. Well, let's see, we've done a number of different things. We just actually went on a kind of a weekend retreat where we brought all of our dogs, and so we had 6 adults and 6 dogs. That was quite interesting.
1-on-1
and
ratio.
fun. But we've also, one of the things that we did was we went through a book and actually had a CD that accompanied it, so we listened to a chapter at a time during some of our small group meetings on relationships.
So one of the things we learned from the book, that was my favorite, was to always ask your significant other, please help me understand. And so that's been a big, big thing in our group. Every time there's discussion in the air, we just pause and say, please help me understand what you're trying to say. And so that kind of breaks us up in laughter, and then keeps things fun and light, and we end up solving whatever. And also because then we're able to bring our pets, and since we all know the lifestyle of having pets, we're very understanding of each other. If there's potty messes somewhere, or something is scratched, or something like that, so we're able to relate and understand instead of being all like, oh, they brought the dog here, I can't believe it, and have that go away, and it makes a more friendly setting environment. So I really enjoy that we're able to do that.
In doing ministry and the busyness of life and being involved in lots of different stuff, it's so important to pause and to reflect on where you're at, but also to, just the times where we've hung out on Friday night, we learn something, we eat together, and then we just have some time to just kind of be quiet and listen to each other and to pray for one another. And I think just that, pausing and reflecting and being able to encourage one another and know that there's a group of people that are supportive of whether it's a call that we share or whether it's something that somebody is facing on their own, that really they're not facing it alone.
For example, moving to Terra Vida, and I was the job opening, right? And I told my wife, hey, should I try? And then I have these guys, and they're like, go for it, we're support you, and so that's awesome because it's a small group about, you want to change life and it's for a good cause, the God way, and they're like, go for it, Well, right now we're in a lot of prayer for our future plan, moving to Terra Vida. So that's taking a lot of prayer and a lot of planning. Because the 4 of us, want to move. So we're
yeah, we have to plan on living together. So we'll be in true community.
Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty fun.
Our neighborhoods are, we kind of self-select almost without thinking about it, we end up oftentimes living and by people that look and make similar incomes to us, and where our neighborhoods are segregated like that in so many ways. Just look around the Tri-Cities, and so the idea is deciding intentionally that I'm going to live in a community and really be a part of getting to know those people and relocating and choosing specifically to live there. But we're also going to care about, for instance, the local schools. And we're going to be actively involved in that community because we want it to be, eventually as we have kids, etc., we want that to be a place that that we can feel good about them growing up in and just involvement there. So we don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but we knew, Jamie and I kind of had this, something that got up in our heart a long time ago, and frankly was something that as we prayed about it, we thought, going at this alone is not going to be very successful, and so we really prayed and thought, who else could be partners that we could work with, and Gracie and Walter continue to just come to the forefront of our minds. And so I said, hey, what do you think about this idea? And
Walter and I, just for a while, we've been just kind of house hunting, and we had our own plans. We're like, okay, honey, we did our 10-year, and now we're doing our 20-year, and where should we go, and did the list, and did all that. And then all of a sudden, Brandon and Jamie planted the seed of this project, and we're just kind of like, oh, okay, well, it's not really what we're planning, because, we want to get the next house, and we want to, just do different things, and we had our own goals set. But and then all of a sudden, when this came, it was just one of those things that, I don't know, I mean, to me, it was so easy to be like, yeah, let's do it. But then at the same time, I was like, wait a second, that's not what I want. But that's when it hit us. Well, it's not what we want. It's like, what does God want from us? And that's when it kind of came to reality that if we really want to make our life successful, it's really pretty much just following God, and it will be successful. It doesn't matter where you're at, where you're living, who you're with, but it's just keeping, the Lord in the forefront, and things will just be awesome.